everyone, and welcome to our daily technical analysis video, 18th of November. Now the euro dollar, as you know, euro dollar we're expecting the market to bounce off around here. Looks like it still might have a bit more room to come down, but this region here is obviously going to be for us the kind of last stop, last area where it's going to kind of like slow down and start to pick up. Okay, so what we want to do with the euro, if you're in the trade already, I don't think it's a bad thing, because I still think this is going to be a bounce area. There's just one level here, as you can see, which is that 1.0565 area. Okay, so around there is kind of one area, and the other extreme level, which I'm not sure if we'll get to, is 1.0490. Now these levels here at the below, it's still good to buy. The only thing that worries me is Draghi going to talk today. Okay, so because Draghi is going to talk, that's going to be a question mark. So we're going to have to wait until the fat lady sings, I guess, and we're going to have to make a decision based on that. If you entered here, it wasn't a bad spot at all. What you can do is you can, if you want, you can cut your arm short with the stop loss at a minimum level, or you can say, you know, I'll wait for that U-turn to happen, but just make sure you got your account funded so you don't just, you know, fall off the cliff. I do recommend the use of stop losses all the time, simply because it's a good opportunity to cover yourself. Let's take a look at the dollar franc. The dollar franc also, as you can see, flying high, but I am expecting a pullback as soon as Draghi gets his worms out, and we'll see how that happens. Let's see if we can actually kind of measure this. Maybe I should have drawn this a bit earlier, as you can see here. Possibly should have drawn this a bit earlier than today. And there you go. So it's got room to come up. Your short level for this is 1.0175 region. When it gets here, you just sell it. End of story. That's clear, crystal clear currency for you. Now, pound dollar, I did say we got room to come down here. I drew this line yesterday. The market's there now. As you know, this has kind of been trailing along. I think this currency also has a room to come down. But I just want to note here, let me just first get rid of this. Okay, just want to note here that if you're trading this currency pair, just going to have to wait for a breakout for it to go long, I guess. What we're going to do is carry on going short, but you know what, I'd be careful with it. Okay, I would be careful with it, simply because we've got this nice up move on the pullback. Today, after Draghi talks, we might see this popping down in order to go up, because the market has a tendency to do that. It'll just bring it down and then it'll just start going rocketing up. So just be mindful. If you're going short with it, take your profit nice and easy, or move your stop loss forward so you can trade along. Okay, just be mindful about that. Let's take a look at the dollar yen. Now that is just up and away, and yesterday I did draw this line here. This is a region where you're going to have to sell. Just like the dollar franc, I think this is also crystal clear. It's coming around here. That's the region where the market is going to start to sell along. So just mark that in your books, and just wait for Draghi to talk, and then we'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the dollar Canadian. Okay, nice up move. We drew this yesterday. It's the 4-hour chart. Nice up move. As you can see, it's going up again. Once again, we'll need to wait for Draghi to talk. Let's take a look at gold. Gold. Now look, I did mention gold yesterday actually. If it pops its head down here, this is the place to buy. It's not a joke. This still is the place to buy. At this level, market nice and easily falling down, as you can see. Very nice, going all the way down here, and what we want from here is a nice little bounce up, and here are your target areas there. Let's take a look at Brent quickly. I did mention a retracement back to around this level, and that's what the market's really doing. I wouldn't have bought when the market was up here, because you know we already said if the market goes up, you should be buying if it broke out from here, and the market broke out from here like 2 days ago, and then it kind of like stuck itself up there. So now we were expecting a pullback. I said if you're going to buy oil again, Brent, just wait for a pullback to around here, and this is really the level that the market will want to kind of like pull back to. In fact, slightly lower there, so that's 45.50 region you'll be looking to buy if you want to go long on the oil again. Let's take a look at the dollar South African, because we do have a lot of people trading that. Now listen, if you're trading the dollar ZAR, you need to be a bit mindful, simply because if you're trading this on leverage, the spreads are very high. So if the objective is to make money, what you need to do is this. Trade with a cheaper currency pair like the euro dollar. At the end of the day, the objective is to make money, right? So you don't really want to go off and do do trades where the cost of it is expensive, right? So as a South African company, we do have obviously dollar ZAR, and we do want to give it to clients who want to trade it. But just be mindful that the objective here is to make money, and you can trade currencies that have a lower spread and it'll cost you less. But if you're really, really keen on the dollar ZAR, that's going to be your target area today. It's still got room to go up. I did mention that this currency is going to go up like 2 weeks back or something like that. This is a daily, by the way. Okay, it's a daily chart. If I make that a 4-hour, okay, there it is. Okay, nice and easy. So we've still got a bit of room to come up here. We might even see 15, which I think we will in the quite a bit of a medium term as well. I think we'll get a bounce first, and then a higher high, and then a pullback. So just be mindful on that if you're trading the dollar ZAR. All right, hope that helps. Have a great weekend already, and once again, remember that Draghi talks this afternoon in Europe. Just be mindful about that. I think it's going to give us a lot of opportunity to do some trading as well. All the best.